Hey guys, welcome back to AFK Journey. In today's video, I wanted to go through some of the biggest changes that have happened in this new season that you might want to know about before it starts over on the global servers. There are a few minor changes, but some very big changes. The first of which is going to be the AFK stage cap. Now, this is something to, I guess, squish the gap between players on the server in terms of resource generation and keeping the gap a bit more closed in the pre-endless mode phase of the game, because for me in the previous season, I was away at the start. I got really far behind, and it wasn't until I hit endless mode that I was able to start competing in like the top 10 to 20 on my server again. So this is a way to squish that. It is still going to be kind of tough for free to play depending on when you started. I think my global account will get to these caps very easily, whereas my test server account, it's kind of like halfway through the day I'm hitting the cap. I've got to do a push on this one. But essentially what it is, you can see here is that each day it will unlock a new cap. And if you're trying to play absolutely optimally, you want to be at the next day's cap before the previous day ends so that you can always be gaining max rewards. For me personally, I'm not able to do that at the moment. You can see I'm at 53 and the rewards stop at 50. Now, I did get here about halfway through the day. It's towards the end of the day. So I will do a push here at the end of the day, get as far as I can. But unfortunately, I will need more experience and stuff like that to be able to push it just with my units the way they are. But do note, we do have the same thing as we've had in previous seasons. If you're looking for an early boost to your levels to push this stuff, upgrades is going to be the huge one, and having more ascended heroes to Supreme Plus is going to be a way to get you there, because as you can see here, if I had that extra 100k experience from day one, that would have pushed me a lot further in day one and got me a big advantage there. So that is going to be a good way to get yourself a boost if you want to, but just note we do have the AFK stage limit. Once again, for people who have played from the start of the game, I think you'll hit this limit very easily. For people who have started later, you may struggle a little bit more, but I do think it's a nice system to have in there. So at least we know where you need to push to, and then you can take a break if you want. Otherwise, people could end up sweating endlessly, and at least this makes it a bit more user-friendly. Let me know what you guys think about that change. The next one is going to be the Paragon and exclusive equipment changes. Now, I did a whole video on the Paragon changes. I'm not going to dive into that too much. If you don't do PvP, you're not really going to care about it. Basically, they added stats that make Paragon levels very, very impactful in PvP modes. The other one is the exclusive equipment change. Now, I don't have any characters on this account to show you because mine are either beyond 20 or they're below 15. But massive shout out to Peckman from Analytica. He let me know that the change is basically from exclusive equipment 15 to 20. There has been a boost to all the stats. The stat boost from 15 to 20 has gone from 2.5% on global servers at the moment to 5% on the test server on the new season. So it's a 2.5% stat increase in the stats that you get from your exclusive equipment. 20 to 25, as I understand it, has not had a change. So it's just that change from 15 to 20, which is not a massive change, but it is nonetheless a change just to take note of. So you do get a little bit more bang for your buck out of those plus 15 to plus 20 upgrades. Now, whether that, I like with my Harak, I want to go to 25 with him just because he's cool, but it might mean that 20 is the safe place to stop, because plus 20 to plus 25 gets super expensive on the reds. Moving on from that one, I know a lot of people, you either loved it or hate it, but the Arena 5 special is now gone. This is the new special map, which is the Arena 6 special. So we do have a new Arena map. I know if you had Tassie, you loved Arena 5 special. If you didn't have Tassie, you hated it. Trust me, I had Tassie and I swapped her away. I loved it, and then I absolutely hated it. So this is the new one. You can go ahead and experiment in this one if you want to, but that is the new map. Once again, the Arena 5 special has disappeared now. It is no longer in the game. And this is the new Arena 6 special that we have. Now, the next one is one that happens every season, but it's just one to definitely take note of when the season starts. And that is that the Supreme Arena gets the whole rankings reset, which means you get the ranking rewards again. I think myself in the first 2 days, I've just been using, you can see I've even bought a few today, but the hundreds are a bit expensive. You get all the diamond rewards again for climbing. So, and this season I found the challenges obviously scale, but they've been a bit easier than last season. I'm not even going to look at my team and see if I can do it, because so far I've just been face rolling teams. So let's just slap whatever's there and see if we can get a win. But yeah, I did know, at least in the higher brackets, they had been a lot easier to defeat, whereas in the last season, like, I struggled to get any wins early on against the challenges. They just outscaled me too much, but it seems like their levels aren't as impactful as they were in the previous season. So you can see we're doing not too bad here on this one. Let's see how we go. And like I said, I just slapped teams in at the start because I was like, oh, I'm just winning. So I hadn't really thought too deep into it. Let's go, Harak, get someone. Yep, gobble, gobble. Yeah, as you can see, like, it's still... We're still in sweep mode in these things. So it's pretty solid. Pretty solid to go ahead and get those extra rewards once again from the Supreme Arena. I do like the reset. I think my first victory, I got like 1,500 diamonds, and I probably got around 4 to 5k diamonds just from that. And once you get the 2 wins, you can obviously skip. So yoink. Dude, I still haven't changed my outfit. That's crazy. So there you go. There's another 722 for that win. So yeah, like, the challenges still exist, but they do feel a lot easier than last season. Maybe I just sucked last season even harder, but this account was very much newer on last season, so that might have been the other impact that it had. But yeah, Supreme Arena back. You get your diamond rewards, really, really solid. The next one that I want to talk about is the Rosie Cosmetics. Now, basically, they've gambified the paid cosmetics in Rosie Cosmetics. So this is a gacha for cosmetics. And you can also get some diamonds, you can get some other upgrades and stuff like that. It's not translated. Now, the only way so far to get these bad boys... is if you hit the plus symbol, you can see it says insufficient dragon crystals. So this is a paid only gacha to get cosmetics over here, as far as I understand it. Now, if we go into the other shop, the next shop, once again, this is paid, because if you want to get the Tassie skin, you need these bad boys, which come from the Rosie Cosmetics draw system, which is over here, which are these things here. So if you want to get a Tassie skin or something like that, you're going to have to go into the gacha to try and get the currency to go ahead and get the Tassie skin. That is the way paid outfits are working at the moment. Let me know what you guys think about it. I'm not really an outfit person. So, yeah, I don't really have a thought. I know in AFK Arena, whenever they release outfits, they have like a paid and a free accessible outfit. In AFK Arena, though, the free ones are normally just given to you for playing events and stuff. In this one, it looks like we are going to have to use our tokens, our Velvet vouchers. I personally don't spend Velvet vouchers on anything. I don't think I've ever spent one. So you can see here, I can get the Smokey and Mickey skin. Me personally, I'm skipping the Smokey and Mickey skin, even though it's cool. Just based off what AFK Arena can do with skins, you get some sick skins. So I'm waiting for like a cool one, a really cool one to be added in here, even though Mickey is so cute in this one. But that's the way it works. Everything is going to be over here. Anything cosmetics related is over here in the Velvet store. Once again, the first 2 tabs are the paid tabs. We go ahead and get that stuff. And then the next 2 tabs are your free to play tabs that you can jump into and look at. Now, the next change, and the last one that I'll go through, if there's anything else major, I will cover it in a video. Obviously, we're going to get new charms, which come in the next daily reset that I'll be able to look at. We got new faction talents and stuff like that, new artifacts, but I'm not going to go through all of them and just talk about them. The one thing I will note is that the Lightbearer one is really cool because you summon Hogan. Besides that, I will go through those in more of a guide type video once I'm more established in what I have over there on the talents and the artifacts. But the next one is going to be the change that they are making to Muriel and Walker are the only ones getting it at the moment, but that is going to be your Enhanced Force 2. You can see here at level 2, increases Bone Sear's cooldown by 12 seconds, the number of enemies it burns by 3. Bone Sear also increases Muriel's attack speed by 300 for 18 seconds. So that is, where is it, Bone Sear? That is this one. So you're getting like, it's kind of like almost like a new whole little enhanced ability type thing. It's not really tied into, it's not really just an upgrade on the base Enhanced Force. It's like it's a big upgrade to an ability, essentially, is what's happening with the Enhanced Force 2. But this is only going to be, and they said we will get the resources free for these. That is only going to be for Muriel, and the other one is Walker. The only 2 at the moment in the game with them that you can see. They have mentioned they will be giving it to others like Citrana, Crossbow Chick, Salazar. I can't remember who else, but they will release them over time. I'm wondering if this is like an introduction to these first few characters, characters that people don't really use, they're going to get them for free. I'm thinking that this could be their next introduction of a power creep method, where then we will get another currency, universal currency, that then every character will get one of these, and then you got to choose which ones you invest into. I could see that happening based on the way AFK Arena introduced power creep functions, but we'll have to wait and see. That's obviously not confirmed. All we know for now is these two have one. The others will be getting one soon, those other few heroes, but maybe they will expand that into even more heroes in the future. But those are the big changes that I wanted to mention. Outside of that, obviously, we're going to be getting a ton more rewards because you got a new map and all that exploration and stuff like that. And any other big changes I will let you guys know about, but those are the key ones that I've noticed so far. Like I said, probably the biggest one is going to be the AFK stage limit, which is really good, so you don't have to feel like you're sweating the entire time. You know your cap, you know when you're going to be reaching max AFK loot, so you can just chill once you get there. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this one. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.